Alright, what is up? Today we're going to go over another quick little lesson before we talk about technical analysis and fundamental analysis, and then we talk about what a Japanese candlestick is. Now we're just going to go over basic candlestick patterns. Alright, so in this lesson we're going to go over some basic candlestick patterns. Okay, so this is the first candlestick pattern that we have in terms of price action. It's called a spinning top. So spinning tops are candlesticks that have long upper wicks and long lower wicks, and also a small body. The spinning top pattern indicates indecision between buyers and sellers. So the body of the candle shows little movement from the open to close, and the wick indicates that buyers and sellers were trying to gain control, but neither one of them could. So the session made its high, made its low, but ultimately ended in an indecision. So if a spinning top forms during an uptrend, this usually means there aren't many buyers present and it can lead to a reversal. And if a spinning top forms during a downtrend, it means there aren't so many sellers present and it can lead to a reversal as well. Alright, so next candlestick that we have is called a Marubozu. Now, Marubozu has no wicks either on the top or the bottom. And in other words, it's called the shaved candle or a bald candle, because the word Marubozu translates into bald head or shaved head in Japanese. Now, this specific candlestick pattern, it indicates that there was a lot of either buying pressure or selling pressure in the market. And depending whether the candle is red or green, then the high and low are the same as its open and close. Alright, so for a green Marubozu, it has a long body with no wick above or below. This means that the open price equals a low price and the close price equals the high price, meaning the candle opened at its lowest price and closed at its highest price. What this means is that the buyers were in control the entire session, and it usually becomes the first part of a bullish continuation or a bullish reversal pattern. Okay, so on the contrary, if we have a red Marubozu, it has the same thing, a long body with no wick above or below. The open equals the high and the close equals the low. This is a very bearish candle, and it means that the sellers were in control the entire session. Now, it usually is an indicator that there is going to be a bearish continuation or a bearish reversal as well. So, depending on where the Marubozu is on the chart and what color it has some certain guidelines to it. So, if a green Marubozu forms at the end of an uptrend, a continuation is likely. If a green Marubozu forms at the end of a downtrend, a reversal is likely. If we have a red Marubozu and it forms at the end of an uptrend, a reversal is likely. And if we have a red Marubozu that forms at the end of a downtrend, a continuation is likely. Okay, so now we have a doji pattern. A doji candlestick has the same open and close price, and it has a very small body, aka almost like a thin line. Okay, so a doji candle suggests indecision in the market. It basically means that buyers and sellers were struggling for control, and price rose above and also below, but it resulted in a close at or very close to the opening price. Alright, so we have four types of special doji candlesticks. We have the long leg doji, the dragonfly doji, gravestone doji, and four price doji. Alright, so if a doji forms on the chart, it's important to pay attention to the candlesticks before it. So if a doji forms after a series of green candlesticks or white candlesticks, like Marubozus, then the doji means buyers are becoming exhausted and weakening. Alright, so if a doji forms after a series of long candlesticks with black or red bodies, like Marubozus, the doji means that the sellers are exhausted and they're weakening. So in order for buyers to gain control again, buying pressure is required to confirm a reversal. And in order to confirm a reversal, you want to look for a green candle or white candle, whatever color it is, to close above the long black candlesticks open.